Question 1. My name. Sarah. My name is Sarah. Question 2. He. To school every day. He goes to school every day. Question 3. I have. Umbrella. I have an umbrella. Question 4. Tom and Anna love. Dog. Tom and Anna love their dog. Question 5. She work in a bank? Does she work in a bank? Question 6. There. 2 windows in my bedroom. There are 2 windows in my bedroom. Question 7. My grandfather. Drive a car. My grandfather can drive a car. Question 8. The keys are. The table. The keys are on the table. Question 9. Look. It. Now. Look. It is raining now. Question 10. I saw Lisa yesterday and spoke to. I saw Lisa yesterday and spoke to her. Question 11. We. The museum last Saturday. We visited the museum last Saturday. Question 12. She. Home at midnight. She came home at midnight. Question 13. This exercise is. Then the last one. This exercise is more difficult than the last one. Question 14. This is the restaurant in town. This is the best restaurant in town. Question 15. We buy a new car next year. We are going to buy a new car next year. Question 16. I never flown in a helicopter. I have never flown in a helicopter. Question 17. There aren't chairs in the room. There aren't many chairs in the room. Question 18. You drink more water. You should drink more water. Question 19. I forget my keys. I never forget my keys. Question 20. It's important. On time. It's important to arrive on time. Question 21. Him since 2018. I have known him since 2018. Question 22. If it rains, we inside. If it rains, we will stay inside. Question 23. The woman lives next door is a lawyer. The woman who lives next door is a lawyer. Question 24. Dinner when the phone rang. I was cooking dinner when the phone rang. Question 25. He enjoys chess. He enjoys playing chess. Question 26. She said she tired. She said she was tired. Question 27. You show your passport at the border. You must show your passport at the border. Question 28. If I had more money, a bigger house. If I had more money, I would buy a bigger house. Question 29. I went out some groceries. I went out to buy some groceries. Question 30. They here for 6 months. They have lived here for 6 months. Question 31. The new bridge. Last year. The new bridge was built last year. Question 32. She. All morning. She has been studying all morning. Question 33. If we'd left earlier, the flight. If we'd left earlier, we wouldn't have missed the flight. Question 34. The lights are off. They be home. The lights are off. They can't be home. Question 35. This time next week, in Rome. This time next week, I will be staying in Rome. Question 36. I wish I French better. I wish I knew French better. Question 37. My laptop repaired yesterday. I had my laptop repaired yesterday. Question 38. Students for the course should arrive early. Students registering for the course should arrive early. Question 39. By the time we arrived, the guests By the time we arrived, the guests had left. Question 40. Never. Such a strange story. Never have I heard such a strange story. Question 41. Rarely. Such dedication from an employee. Rarely have I seen such dedication from an employee. Question 42. The evidence carefully, the judge reached a decision. Considering the evidence carefully, the judge reached a decision. Question 43. It was only after midnight. He arrived. It was only after midnight that he arrived. Question 44. She isn't answering her phone. She gone to sleep. She isn't answering her phone. She must have gone to sleep. Question 45. Had I known, differently. Had I known, I would have acted differently. Question 46. The committee recommended that he immediately The committee recommended that he resign immediately. Question 47. The report was published yesterday, caused controversy. The report, which was published yesterday, caused controversy. Question 48. By next year, the project By next year, she will have finished the project. Question 49. The sudden of prices surprised everyone. The sudden increase of prices surprised everyone. Question 50. The difficulties, the team completed the task. Despite the difficulties, the team completed the task. Question 51. Were the economy further, unemployment would rise. Were the economy to weaken further, unemployment would rise. Question 52. Me earlier, I could have helped. You ought to have told me earlier, I could have helped. Question 53. Such the confusion that the meeting was postponed. Such was the confusion that the meeting was postponed. Question 54. John can speak Spanish, and Mary, too. John can speak Spanish, and Mary can too. Question 55. Not the risks involved, the investors proceeded. Not having considered the risks involved, the investors proceeded. Question 56. Much as your concerns, I disagree. Much as I appreciate your concerns, I disagree. Question 57. No sooner the announcement been made than complaints began. No sooner had the announcement been made than complaints began. Question 58. The extent to the reforms succeeded remains uncertain. The extent to which the reforms succeeded remains uncertain. Question 59. I understand your frustration. I do understand your frustration. Question 60. Little. The consequences of the decision. Little did we realize the consequences of the decision.